wanted to share with you this report I'm about to share with you guys about this tournament. It took place 15th March 2014, and well, the tournament let's be honest, the tournament sucked. And organizing of the tournament, it was pretty bad. Like the host of this tournament, his name's Mono Man. I think his Twitch is, wait, what is his Twitch? I think it's 02 Mono Man 02. Did I say that correctly? Oh, it's 20. Monument 20. Yeah, it's 20. Monument 20. Okay, okay. Yeah, what? Yeah, I mean, like, the tournament was really messy. Like, I mean, I didn't expect that, you know. I don't know how the tournaments are organized where he lives, but like in Poland, in friggin' offline tournaments, and I think online tournaments are even a bigger mess. There's always, at least, when there's over 10 participants, there's always at least 2 people that handles the tournament, like host, judge, you know, like, I don't know, it's like, I thought someone would help me. Yeah, it was poorly organized. I thought someone is like about to help him, or something like that. But well, then I joined the tournament, and then I heard that he not only is the only person that is going to he's going to try to handle this whole tournament, like judging and shit. He's also trying to commentate on duels. Like, I don't know. I'm wondering how did he like think about it? How do you do this? It's like, it's obvious. It's online tournament. It's going to be mess. He's going to get like shit ton of private message, which fucking happened because people had problems with games, right? Yeah, you know, but yeah, it's like, yeah, what I mean, like, host has friends that are actually like chosen to help and to overwatch games, you know, when their games are over. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he shouldn't even try it, because the worst part is he tried to commentate matches. He just should give up on it. Like, later he just showed match on stream, so the match was playing like featured match, and then he was handling everything. Or maybe he should take other streamers, so that other streamer will commentate, and he will answer those PMs and Overwatch duels. Like, I don't know, but yeah, well, it's his first tournament, but I don't know. It's like, I think it's not like people signed to this tournament in like day before and he didn't know. Like, there were already 30 people in this tournament since 2 weeks. I mean, it's like, I don't want to bash this guy or anything like that. Like, he's bad or anything. It's like, it's just my advice. It's just my advice for future for him. So yeah, Mono Man, if you see this, I mean, I'll probably send this video to you. So yeah, I mean, well, by now he should know what he did bad. Like, yeah, like especially at the beginning. Oh, hi Mauk. Especially at the beginning, when there were like a lot of players, because many players dropped after like few games. There were like many PMs that were waiting. He was definitely confused. Also, yeah. Well, I don't know if I can complain about this, but I don't really like Swiss format. I don't know that all card games tournaments are in Swiss, but I'm just not a fan of the format, just because of those buys and shit, those points. But yeah, I mean, if there are a lot of participants, like everything happens immediately. I mean, at the same time, not immediately. So yeah, well, you know, yeah, I don't like Swiss, to be honest. Yeah, I wait. Let me find the brackets. Where's the brackets? Yeah, I remember. I remember the guy. I don't. He was a VI. Wait. Wait. I think it was Visif. Wait. I think it was him that had like 4 buys and got to top 4. Like I was talking during the whole tournament with AXF Hero, and yeah, I dueled Kono. I was talking with AXF Hero, and he had 2 buys too, and yeah, well, Kono actually eliminated me from the tournament. So yeah, I will talk about this duel later. Okay, I think I will like get to the duels already. So yeah, first match I had on the first round. I was pretty late to the tournament, like 10 minutes or something like that. And but yeah, I Monoman still allowed me to join, so it's cool. The first match I had against first BR here. He was playing a pretty weird deck. Like, it was kinda Naturia, kinda Trap Tricks. It's like, when you enter the tournament on the first round, you duel this weird player, like like Supadeku that fucking plays infernoids and no one uses. And yeah, we got paired like perfectly. It's like at the beginning I was pretty afraid, like when I saw hands or something like that. I saw hands and this and trap tricks. So I was pretty afraid, like damn shitload of traps. I will probably lose this because I don't main Royal Decree. Uh, but well, it's like it ended pretty quickly, and I don't know why. He summoned. Wait, let me find it. Naturia. He had Naturia. He had Naturia cherries. I was expecting he would summon Beast, but he summoned this Landois, the one that negates monster effects. And I don't know if he knew Infernoids. This monster is not really a threat, so I just beat him. I just beat him pretty easily in the first game. In the second game, siding. I didn't get enough intel to know what side. Like, I was not sure if I should side Royal Decree. I just got 2. Just I sided 2 Royal Decrees and breakthrough skill. And well, in the second match, the second duel, stuff basically repeated itself. Naturia, he summoned this Naturia Landois, but I had better hand than the first time actually. I had a lot of Infernoids in my grave, so what I actually did is I was baiting Naturia, this Landois effect. So, and he was actually throwing cards off his hand, so when I was sure he have like only 1 card left, I just went for it, and on the next round he was basically fucked because he was throwing away good cards in hope that he stops something good, like I don't know, So yeah, second match. I had against second match against Necros. Necros, I mean, yeah. I prefer OCG name though, Necros. Against Terror of Death. So, like when I started, when I saw Necros, it's like, well, whatever. Like, I'm gonna lose this first round, right? But I think I was. Oh yeah, I was actually starting the first duel, and I didn't know what he was playing. So, but I opened with Raiden, and I needed to waste some resources because I didn't get good meals to summon any other infernoid. So I don't know, maybe I can stop some plays, you know. And that was really a good idea, a good idea, since he was playing Necros, and I was able to stop him from making lockdown on me. I just banished Releaser when he dropped it off of Laval chain. So it was already over. Like, Necros are not really a big threat to Infernoids, to be honest. Like, the only threat is just this lockdown, and people play only one Releaser, so it's like whatever, you know. If you can do this, then yeah. On the so I sided to what against them? I had three, as you can see my side, right? Yeah, you can. I had 3 spell canceller, and yeah, I only took those, and breakthrough skill for Trish or something like that. And on the second game, I think it was like third round, we had a situation. He activated one card. It was Necros. It was Cycle, I think. I don't really remember, but yeah, he summoned where is this? Decisive Armor. He summoned Decisive Armor off of it, and he dropped Shooting Star Quasar, and I didn't check. Maybe I was alt tabbing because sometimes I was peeking at the stream to see what other players are playing, like to see what I can see on this tournament, what I'm up against. And well, I don't know. It's like, yeah, and this happens. And my match was, I think it was on stream, so Mono saw this, and I mean he saw this pretty late because of stream delay. We didn't get informed about this stuff at the right time, and on the next, I mean, he attacked my monster. I don't remember which one. I think it was Val, I mean Zaid Zemas, and yeah, well, on the next turn I got Reasoning, so I milled cards off of Reasoning. Oh, he didn't see it? Oh, okay. So maybe chat reminded him or something like that. Yeah, I was milling cards and everything. I got rid of Decisive Armor, like, I got rid of all his field, basically. I ended with Layla and Zaid Zemas on the field, and he got only 3 cards. So, yeah, well. And then he said that there was a bit of fuss about it, that this happened. Like, he wanted me to reverse this, but how am I supposed to reverse Reasoning? Like you can't do this, basically, and everything. I was pretty confused, and yeah, well, like, people were suggesting that I should get a win because, well, he later showed me that he have Dark Hole, but still I had what's this card? Void Seer in my graveyard, and I would just tribute Layla with Zaid Zemas and like banish something. Oh, okay, I understand. So yeah, well, there was basically nothing he could do about this field. to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really want. I wanted to see what he's about to do next. I didn't want him to get game loss because of that. I mean, I said I was okay with continuing how it is, but yeah, Mono said that it'll be draw if I can't reverse this, because yeah, apparently, you know, you can like abuse this system and everything. Like I could right, I could now, I just didn't do this so that I can win the game instantly. But yeah, I mean, I didn't get to this tournament for hoping to get this box. I don't play these games in real life. If I would win, I would probably like give it away, or maybe said to Mono to give it to the person that took second place, because I don't really care. So at this point I was like, whatever, okay, like draw. I mean, draw, maybe it's not going to fuck me up that hard. And actually it did a bit, but it was still cool. It was still cool. Okay, third round. Uh, I was dueling against Het, I think. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, I'm sorry about that. What was I talking about? Oh, about third match. I was dueling against Het, I think. It was Het. And like artifacts. I mean, I don't know why this guy played that. I was pretty afraid of this matchup. I didn't expect that. It was Het, yeah. I mean, I didn't see a lot of his cards. I was kinda afraid because of like shitload of traps. I was pretty sure I will lose the first game, but I won. And I actually won the first one. That was, I mean, he didn't play like traps like at all. Like I saw, I don't know, I think only one Vanity Emptiness or something like that. I didn't. I only saw like one Vanity Emptiness and I think one Bottomless. That's the only traps he had. So yeah, I was kinda expecting like 5 back rows and fucking trap tricks on field. I was just cautioned with destroying spell and traps. I just didn't do this. I was waiting for my resources and so that I can bait Bottomlesses or something like that, and or waiting for Void Seer to get in my hand. So yeah, I won this first game. Then on the second game, it was way more complicated because I learned that there is a card called Artifact. Artifact Lancia. And in this round, basically, in this duel, a guy basically fucked me up. Oh yeah, I will mention that later. I will mention that later. Poop. It's like during your opponent's turn, you can tribute this guy from your hand or side of the field, and neither player can banish cards for the rest of this turn. So well, I got Lanced twice, and there was basically nothing I could do about it. And I lost because of this. The guy totally like locked me up. And yeah. Well, on the first wait, about side. What did I just sided I just sided Royal Decrease. I didn't change it. I didn't change it after second round. I just sided Royal Decrease against him. Well, did I side it anything else? No, only Royal Decrease. I changed it Royal Decrease for Hidden Armories. Wait, where is this? Such a mess. Wait. Hidden Armories, 2 Hidden Armories, and I think 1 Astaroth. I mean Patrulea. So yeah. Darkruler Hannes. Okay. So yeah, and I won the third game. I don't really remember how. The only thing I remember, he didn't get Lancia like at all to his hand, and he needed to summon Moral Tech off of his Sanctum to survive at one point, so he didn't summon Lancia. So yeah, I won. The third match was against Burning Abyss. I dueled against Trickster. Is Trickster even here? No, he's not. I'm not gonna like bash him, but there is a funny story about me and Trickster. How on PDS's stream, I remember he said, I remember that I was there. He said that he found a way to play Infernoids. I was like, that's interesting. And then I saw him playing against Poop, and he used the tour guide. And in my opinion, tour guide is really terrible in reasoning because in Infernoids, because when you get tour guide off of reasoning, you're fucked, basically. Because not only you wasted tour guide, but also tour guide stays on the field, and it's fucking level 3. So you can't summon 2 Adramelechs anymore or something like that. So yeah, and it's just a waste. I mean, if you get Trooper or Raiden, you get meals, and off of tour guide you get nothing. So yeah, and I said that in the chat that tour guide is terrible in Infernoids, and he called me an idiot and said I have no idea how to use Infernoids. And I was like, whatever, like, you know, I challenged him to like to see. I wanted him to see my deck list and say something about it, but he refused. And then he lost to PDS like I think 3 times in a row to his Yosendris. I mean, Yosendris is a bad matchup, but still. And then he said Infernoids fucking suck, and he's not going to play them anymore. And well, yeah, I on the first duel against him, I mean, when I saw I will be dueling him, I thought this will be interesting. I mean, I was not about, oh, I can get my revenge, because I don't know. I had no idea what he's about to play. I only knew it's not going to be Infernoids, right? No one played Infernoids besides me in this tournament, by the way. Apparently he played Burning Abyss. So yeah, I think I got a decent start. I mean, decent start is not, it's nothing really good in Infernoids. You go decent if you get Raiden and some other Infernoid, so maybe you can stop something, and that's standard play you go for. Or at least one Infernoid on field so you can banish something. At best the low one, so you don't have to waste that many resources. But well, at one point I got Reasoning, I think in the 3rd round or something like that, and off of Reasoning I got like 20 cards. Like, there was literally nothing he could do about it. Like, I could bait everything and still go for the win. So yeah, I just won. There is nothing to be said about this. I can't say anything more. I just won the first round. The only thing I can say against Burning Abyss, I have this little boy, Yazi, Evil of the Young Zinc. His strongest point is he cannot be targeted by opponent card effects, so it basically makes most of Burning Abyss's cards useless. So I think I was way too eager to go for it, because I tried to snatch steal his stuff so that with my Raiden they can make Yazi, but yeah, well, reasoning basically, reasoning, it meant the game at that point. On the siding, what do I sided against Burning Abyss? I was not sure to side. Yeah, I mean, is that what he said? Yeah, like I was, yo, when this reasoning stuff happened, I was like, yo, this is fucking over. When I saw like 8 infernoids going through, it's like, it's all ogre now. It's all ogre. I sided, like, I was not sure if I should side Royal Decree because he didn't show that he plays that many traps. I mean, I sided them anyway. I was wondering if I should add Fiend Comedian, but I was like, I don't know, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. So I was like, if something bad happens, like, okay, I will just lose one game, right? And then on the second duel was pretty crazy, I have to say. First, he summoned some Burning Abyss. I don't remember which one. He got Burning Abyss, Dante, and 2 back row on the first round. I started with Lila and MST, so it's already pretty great. But at the beginning of the round, he basically chained Imperial Iron Wall. So yeah, well, it's basically lockdown against me. And so I summoned Lila to maybe bait this other trap, because I was able to summon Infernoids, but I wanted to maybe bait something, because I still had MST, so yeah, whatever. But he didn't activate any bottomless or anything, so I activated its effect on his other set, and it was a mask change 2. He changed this other Infernoid into Darklaw, and it should look bad. You know, it should look bad for me, but well, I remember he said in the chat, try getting over this field. But I basically had everything to get over this, so I mean, Darklaw is not a threat for me, like, at all. So yeah, and I was like, no problem. Then I activated MST on Imperial Iron Wall. I summoned Zeitzemas or Vile. I basically attacked Darklaw, killed him, and banished Dante. I think Dante had the Seer. No, he had Graph. The one that summons. It's Graph, if I remember correctly. No, it's Seer. Seer summons from graveyard, right? Yeah, he had Seer. But I used Zeitzemas effect and basically banished his target, so, well, nothing he really could do. I think he had 2 cards then. So at the start of the next turn, he went for I think Dante in defense, or wait, what's it, Dante? Yeah, I think he went to a tour guide with Dante, and he got Skarm. Well, I had my Vile, so it's like, you know, it's like whatever. I just I got Raiden, so I summoned Raiden. I milled a few cards. I killed Dante. Wait. I'm messing something up. I remember I killed Dante, Then I banished his Scrum with Dante's effect. Yeah, that's what happened. I banished Skarm of Graveyard with Dante's effect, with Violet's effect. I tributed Raiden. And on the next turn, I think he went for the Synchro, but it could be like another Dante. I don't really remember, but he was basically at that point he had no cards in his hand, and he did the Skarm stuff again, and he got Tour Guide off of it. But I summoned. I had Zaid Zemas, and I summoned this like worst infernoid that is Piąty, or I don't know how you pronounce this in English. It's basically Piąty, and his effect is when he attacks, your opponent discards. He inflicts battle damage. Your opponent discards one card. So he discarded his only Tour Guide after I attacked, and well, it was over basically. It's like, yeah, I think he didn't scoop though. I think he set one card, but I killed him. So that was 2-0. Yeah. It was pretty nice duel. I mean, I was laughing really hard. I was laughing really hard after this duel. Like really, like PDS joined me on Teamspeak at XF Hero and said that that Trickster was pretty mad. I would be pretty mad too if I like talk shit about deck and then lost to it pretty badly. Okay, now fifth match. Fifth match was Necros. I was dueling against Kono. Wait, did Kono win? Because I didn't see the tournament. Like I didn't see the end of the tournament. Oh wow, Monoman didn't update brackets. Oh yeah, well, whatever. It was Necros, and I had bad luck. Because he started and he got. Oh wait, no, I was starting actually, but I had only Raiden. I didn't have an infernoid to summon, and he went for lockdown. Kono won the tournament, 2-1 in finals. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And he went for a lockdown with Trish, and there was only one card that could save me. I had 3 cards in my hand. I had 2 Adramelex and 1 Hidden Armory, and he hit Hidden Armory with Trish, so it was over basically. I was just waiting for maybe Hidden Armory or Snatch, but yeah. We will talk about this stuff later, Poop. Poop, you lost to Kono just like I did. I had just bad luck that I had to duel him earlier again. Okay, so yeah, he hit my Hidden Armory. It was over. Like I didn't get anything to get out of this. Then I actually realized how bad my side is against Necros, and I mainly blame my side. I mean, I was actually expecting more Clifords than Necros. You know, it's like I only Spell Canceller because Breakthrough skill doesn't stop the lockdown. So yeah, it's like I needed to get Spell Canceller and 1 Infernoid at the beginning, or at least get it off of Reasoning. It doesn't sound too hard, but well, didn't happen in this tournament. Like never. And in the next duel, he actually summoned Lavalval Chain, if I remember, and I mean, his first turn ended with Lavalval Chain and Colossus with lockdown on it, with releaser, but from hand, so there was nothing I could do again. I got just locked. But well, that's what you should expect playing against Necros. Maybe I shouldn't. I did a little mistake in siding. I shouldn't, I think, side out Patrulea instead of Lila. I don't know what I was thinking at that moment. I mean, probably during the whole tournament I was laughing so hard. I was so distracted by everything. Like this everything was so funny. Like I don't even. And when I fucking realized if not the draw, I would be in the second place in Infernoids with Infernoids. That was so funny as hell. So yeah, I lost basically, but I still got to top 8. I was on the 5th place. Wait, 5th? Oh yeah, 5th place. And on the top 8, I had I had bad luck. I dueled Kono again for the second time. And well, on the first match, I got locked down again, so nothing I could do about this. Then I was making like misplays and everything. I tried to break through skill his Gungear with lockdown, Gungear or Colossus. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, this just fucking fucked me up. On the I sided again, same stuff. On the second duel, he did a lockdown on the first turn, so I was in a pretty shitty situation. But I had hidden armory. I got snatch steal, but I think he was ready for this. He had. I don't remember if he probably get it off of Brionek. I don't remember right now. He got Trish and Trish stopped my snatch steal, so it was basically over. Yeah. I just realized I had really bad side against Necros. I should side like Dark Hole and Raigeki. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this for some reason. Maybe I should. But yeah, well, it's like the problem with this tournament. Like I didn't know people. When I was dueling in regionals or something like that, I do a little recon about other people, what they used in previous tournaments. It's like on Twitch, it's really hard. The only thing I knew is there is a pretty high chance I will meet with Yosenjus because many people watch PDS's stream. And PDS was using Yosenjus like all the time. I was sure he'll be using Yosenjus too at this tournament. So yeah, and I expected like a few more people. XF Hero used Yosenjus. I think there was like another Yosenju player too. I don't know. I didn't meet the Yosenju player, but then. Like a few days before tournament, before sending the deck list, I made the minor change. I just added this guy because Yosenjus are just a bad matchup, and this guy could actually do something against Yosenjus because like I could discard their monster. I mean, this is really bad card to play with. I mainly use it as a fucking random Infernoid that goes away, so that real boys can hop on field. So yeah, okay, on to my deck list. I think I will discuss my deck list and why do I play cards like this right now. Yeah, I play one Blaster. Blaster is fucking must in Infernoids. Like, I saw some people playing without Blaster, but I don't understand this. Like, Blaster is like free MST or anything, because you can just discard Adramelech or anything bigger than small Infernoids, and it's just pluses. He basically acts like I don't know, fucking Smashing Ground or MST, and can fill up your OTK if needed. Card Trooper, it's only one. I don't know about Card Trooper. I mainly have Card Trooper, and I used to play 3 Raidens. I dropped one. I play Card Trooper because of reasoning. It increases my chances to summoning something of reasoning, because I have like playing only force. It's like you obviously get your opponent on guesses 4, and well, that's all. You will definitely not get anything off of reasoning. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you get anything, but hey, it's a nice plus, you know. So yeah, for variety, I have Card Trooper and Blaster. Card Trooper is pretty nice too. Like, he mills 3 cards instantly. I was thinking about adding second one, but I can't search it, so that's the problem. 3 Antras. Antras is a fucking beast. Like, it basically, I don't know. Like, people say it's the weakest infernoids. I don't understand this. It basically gets rid of all Synchro, XYZs, everything. I mean, it has 2000 defense, but it's like whatever. Its effect is so powerful. Adramelech, he's basically field opener and high beater. He attacks twice if he destroys a monster, so yeah, that's always nice. Like, two Adramelechs is, I mean, Atondel, he's called Atondel. This guy's called Antra. I'm sorry, I'm so used to OCG names that I just use them, and I think they sound way better. Yeah, it's like you can OTK with those guys, or maybe if needed you can change them to Felgrand, but yeah, that's questionable play. I don't really do that. Next, Harmedic. In my opinion, he's the weakest of all Infernoids. His effect is he just destroys a monster. But I use 3 copies of it, since with Raiden he makes rank 7, and I have wide variety of rank 7. I mainly, if possible, I summon Adramelech, Raiden, and this guy. I activate this guy's effect and make Ancient Sacred Wyvern. So since Adramelech can attack twice over one monster, that's in some cases it's OTK, sometimes it's not, if field is empty, you know. If he had monster that Adramelech can destroy, like if he has monster below 2600, it's OTK if you can defend him. So that's like OTK. It's always nice addition to the deck, you know. It's nice if your deck can OTK. Nihimov, the boss of the deck, or Onunku. I think that's how do you pronounce this? I mean, I don't know. Like Konami, why did you do this? Like those weird names. You basically never summon him. His summoning cost is pretty high, and summoning him is not needed really. In most of the cases, you want to go for Zaid Zemas or Atondel. And yeah, the only situation where you want to summon it is Clifford, this Apoquil Killer, because he kills him, and it's like the only out. But when the guy's playing Clifford, you just keep him in the grave, and you just wait if you know that he's playing Killer, and you should be good. Also, he's pretty good against Shadows, because he can negate spell and traps, and those spell and traps are banished. So that's really nice. But you don't really use it. Next, Azathoth or Patrulea. This Infernoid is like, it's pretty okay. Like, it destroys spell and trap, but you only use this to get rid of Mirror Force or something like that, since he can't get rid of Vanity Emptiness because you can summon him during Vanity Emptiness. He can't get rid of Imperial Iron Wall because you can summon him when shit's on field. So yeah, it's like it's also nice that he has level 4, so you can go for like rank 4, like Abyss Dweller if needed, or anything like that, or just Crimson Blader, you know. Um, what else? Pionty. He's fucking beast. Like, he's fucking worse than Infernoid. Like, the only reason I got him to the main deck is Yosenju matchup. I would probably drop it. I don't know for what. Like, I think adding another Nihimov is even better option than having this guy in the deck. You know, but that's my opinion. Zaid Zemas is best Infernoid probably, sided with Atondel. Because when he attacks monster, after main phase second you can banish one card on the field, and according to writing on the card, it does not target, so your opponent have no idea what you're about to banish. I mean, in most cases it's pretty obvious, but yeah, you can't really chain. If anyone chains the card you wanted to banish, you just banish another card and everything's fine. Yeah, he's just really good. You can banish anything. I think you can banish even your own cards if needed. No, wait. This card attacks. Yeah, banish one card on the field. So yeah, that's really cool. Oh, Ckapsel is calling me on TS. I'll just finish talking and I will talk with you guys. Lila is basically needed. Without Lila you get fucked by floodgates. You use Lila to get rid of Vanities, Imperial Iron Wall. Only play one Lila because starting with Lila is really bad. You want to, you want to start with it or just get it off of charge, but it's better to start with Raiden since you can mill instantly and you get more cards off of him because you get 4 cards and Lila gives you only 3, and only at the end. Raiden is your basic starter. You basically always want to have at least him. If not reasoning, you always want to have at least him. I played 3 copies, but I dropped it for more Infernoids, for Pionty, basically, and I dropped 1 Reinforcements of the Army for this one guy, just to test it, and it worked out pretty good. Because I played 3 copies of this and 3 copies of Raiden. Burial, I don't have to explain, I don't think I have to explain anything. It's just recycle. Charge, nice meals. You mostly want to get Lila, unless you don't have Raiden or any good meals, then you desperately go for Raiden. Hidden Armory and Snatch Steal. It's basically, this deck is, to be honest, this deck is not a good deck. It's a not, like, I don't know if you can even call it tier 2. Maybe you can, but I don't know. So you don't really normal summon or set in this deck, so you can use this for free and Snatch Steal. And as I said, this deck is not really good. So if you want to win with deck like this, you should abuse meta like as hard as possible. It's just free Hidden Armory and Snatch Steal is basically I just abuse meta. And yeah, it helped me in a few games, definitely, because Snatch Steal is fucking dumb card. Like, I don't even, why is this card even here? I don't even know. Wow, timeout! Are you fucking serious? Thank you, DN. Wait a sec. Okay, you're back. Miracle League, same stuff with Burial. You basically want to start with Burial or Miracle League. If you do start with it, you can go pretty crazy, I have to say, with wasting your Infernoids. It's like no one negates this card, like never, because it's not like instant plus or anything like that, you know. So yeah, you can use this for free. I often use Burial to bait MSTs or something like that, you know. If I can use its effect, obviously, because it's a pretty valuable card in this deck. If you don't start with it, it doesn't really matter. It's like you just need to be more careful. You just want to keep at least 1 Infernoids in your grave at all time, unless you can go for kill. Next card, Monster Gate. Monster Gate and Reasoning, they are bosses of this deck. It's pure RNG. If you can win RNG war, then your opponent is fucked. If you can get like at least 3 infernoids, 3-4 infernoids is really good. If you get more than that, depending on the matchup, your opponent will struggle really hard against you or is just fucked. MSTs, 3 MSTs because it's needed. I don't play any back row and floodgates. There are a lot of floodgates that kill this deck. Rezoning I mentioned. Reinforcements of the army. No one actually plays this Infernoid. In Infernoids. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised no one plays this card. It allows you to search Raiden. What? Would you run a monster at higher than 1? If you could what? Wait, what do you mean PDS? Like, what do you mean? Like, okay. About reinforcements. You run monster higher than 1. I don't know. About reinforcements, surprisingly no one plays this in Infernoids. I don't really understand this. Oh, if I would run more... Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. I would even trade, probably even Reasoning. Or Hidden... Hidden Armory. I think I should have dropped Hidden Armory for Monster Gate, because Monster Gate is way better than Reasoning. Because you basically get the monster. It's not like your opponent is choosing level. The monster always gets on field. So yeah, card is way better. I would probably drop Hidden Armory. OCG just put it at 3? Nah, it's not gonna happen in TCG in my opinion. Wait, like really? But do they have Reasoning at 3? I don't think they have Reasoning at 3. What about Demok? Like in this deck? Why would I run Demok? I don't think I would run Demok. Demok would require me more cards. Like summoning Demok would be pretty hard in this deck. You could add, if you really want to, you could add Chaos or something like that, but oh my god. I think summoning Demok in this deck is... Oh wait, Reasoning. Yeah, you can get it off of Reasoning. Wait, oh wait, he's level 8. I would try, you know, maybe for Card Trooper. I'd maybe change it for Card Trooper or something like that. Because the amount of normal monsters is okay. I can't get over this. Because yeah, you want your Reasoning to stay... I wanted to say consistent, but it's fucking RNG, so yeah, well, whatever. Okay. But why would Demok like come back? I doubt that. I doubt he'll come back. He errated? They errated him? I didn't know. Really? Oh shit. Oh. That's interesting then. Unless errata totally killed him, like Card Crush Virus. Okay, on to the next card. What are the cards I didn't discuss? Voidseer. Voidseer is really good card, but you don't want to play more than 2. 2 is perfect. In my opinion, 2 is basically perfect. Like 3 is like, you don't really need 3. It's like, you rather start with Raiden instead of this. It's just... Voidseer is just the card that you use to secure plays. What? Oh my god, Nightbot, you dumbass. Wait a sec. I turned this shit off, like... Timeout message? I mean, wait a sec. Okay. Ah, it's this one. I can just fucking look at it. I can only use one effect once per turn during your end phase if this card is normal species. Wait, what the hell? You can only use one effect of Dark Magician once per turn? Is the third effect like you can choose? He's not banished if you used other effect? He's nice, he's still nice. Huh. I would definitely try him. I would definitely try him. Okay, Void Syria, you just fucking secure place and everything. That's all. Sometimes maybe you protect your monsters from dark hole or anything like that, like whatever. Okay, my side deck, I free spell canceller, and it was like the only side deck, good side against Necros. You basically just hope you start with it or get it off of reasoning. Breakthrough skill for some bullshit, or if you don't know what to side, you know. Again, this is against Clyfords basically, or other pendulum bullshit. Yeah, I saw Toon Cyber Dragon. Toon Kingdom? I didn't see Toon Kingdom. Cyber Dragon is like whatever. It's nothing really good. It depends if Toon Kingdom is okay. Fiend Comedian. Fiend Comedian is like win. It's just win-win situation. You toss a coin. If you call it right, you remove all monsters from your all cards from your opponent's grave. And if you call it wrong, you mill cards equal to the number of opponent's cards in the graveyard. You could maybe mill it, but there are some matchups that this card is basically useless, like Yosenjo and everything. You don't really want to have useless card and stuff like that. You know, you can use it against like Burning Abyss or some other stuff. Light Imprisoning Mirror is pretty obvious. Royal Decree, it's pretty obvious too, against anything that when you see the guy like place shitload of traps, it's like you instantly side this. This is your main side option. I think I sided like almost every duel. And Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is also pretty obvious because all monsters are fire, not dark. Extra deck. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Oh, wait. When this card is activated, banish the top 3 cards of your deck face down. Oh, okay, so it's basically effect of those tunes in card. That's nice. And you don't play life points to activate it. Huh, maybe you can actually do something off of tunes right now? Okay, what did I discuss? Black Rose, if it gets too hot, basically. Your opponent has upper hand and it gets too hot. What do I have? Crimson Blader, for some weird... maybe for Light Swords and for some other weird stuff you can go for him, you just go for him. Goyo, if you can do level 6 and you need high attacker, you don't really use him. Scrub Archfiend I will discuss later. He's really good. This guy is basically against Burning Abyss. Abyss and other cards, Abyss Dweller, Castle, Dante, just mills, you know. Felgrand of 2 Atondels, Excited Knight, Gem Knight Pearl. Gem Knight, the thing with Gem Knight Pearl and Scrub Archfiend is that they basically reset stars on the field. Because infernoid has this damage restriction that if you control monsters with effect monsters with levels or ranks 8, 9 or higher, you can summon an infernoid. Oh, hi, cheapest tactics. When it's you can summon if it's 8 or lower. You can summon another one, and it counts only stars and ranks for effect monsters, and those guys are not effect monsters. So if you have Raiden and you have like Harmadik, you can make Scrap Archfiend off of them, and then stars on field are 0 again, and you can go for 2 Atondels for OTK. Same thing with Gem Knight Pearl. With Patrulea and Raiden, you just reset stars on levels on the field and ranks. Draco Sack, I don't know if the guy is really needed. I was wondering sometimes if I should go for him. You can go for him with two Z Zemas, but it's like, because you know it's nice leaving Dracossack, but still, if you do Dracossack, you can't use Zeitzema's effect to banish stuff in the graveyard. So it's kinda, you know, it's questionable play. Depends. I mean, if you're about to get fucked in the ass, then you can just go for this card, you know. 101. Why is this like not in the proper order? And big guy, if needed. I don't use big guy in the tournament, but it sometimes saved my ass. Yeah, decks with Gem Knight Pearl is... Oh, use the Gem Knight deck? Okay, it's good. Okay, I think I discussed everything, like... I was really surprised I did so good. If it was not with this situation, I would go like 4-1. Like I was laughing so hard after like third and fourth match when I basically like lost only one round. Only one round, one duel off of a match. I was like, I was winning, and even when I had bad hands, I often managed to get out of this. Like, cheapest tactics, I love you, but now I'm doing my tournament report and explaining my deck list I used on the tournament, on yesterday's tournament. What do I want to say again? Oh yeah, infernoids are RNG, they said. No skill, they said. Well, look at my top 8 plays at tournament, guys. You can do well with infernoids. You just gotta play fucking smart, not like a dumbass. Wait a sec, I'll hop on TS with guys. Can I like? Okay, I can. Maybe you can discuss. Share opinions with everyone. Oh, Ckapsel is here only. He's muted. He's probably away. I don't know. Like, Poop, do you want to say something? I think the Josky was here earlier. Oh, he left, I think. Well, I think like from me that's all. Oh, nice. What do you want to say? Like earlier?
What?
Yeah, you wanted me to hop on TS. Yo.
That's 4. Oh, hello, Poop.
Yo, what up, Poop?
Hello.
Did you want to say something at the end? Like something that my deck sucks? And then
yeah, it sucks.
Your deck sucks.
Yeah, my deck. I know my deck sucks. I mean, I was pretty surprised.
That's why you lost, dude.
Yeah, that's why I lost.
Dude.
No, I mean the one thing I blame the most is my side. I blame side.
Yeah, but why you didn't have Lilith and have Piante?
It was OCG on. It was TCG only tournament.
And Lilith is only OTG?
Yeah, she's only OCG by now.
What?
Yeah, like she's not released.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I should say something about like OCG cards right now. The one that are not released. Wait, Infernoid. Do you have any of those? Well, we have Infernoid Belfagor. Don't use this guy. He's just a little bit better Pionty. The other Lilith. I would play Lilith. I would exchange Pionty for Lilith. Lilith is fucking awesome. It's basically, yeah.
It's not that powerful in damage, but I think it's better than Nehimov.
Yeah, I think it's kinda better. It's basically Heavy Storm, but it doesn't destroy your Void cards, which doesn't really mean anything. But it negates monsters. It negates monsters' effect and banish them. That's always pretty nice.
Yeah, and have only 100 damage lower than Nehimov.
Yeah. Then we have Satan. Satan is like whatever, you know. You don't really need this guy. It's like he has only level 1. You can play like 1 when... how's this guy again called? Wiki.
You can have only one Satan?
No, you can have more, but
Oh,
more
yeah.
is not needed. Oh my god, what the fuck?
This card is not needed.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
but
not really a good card.
that shit is Satan.
Oh my god, wait, can I fucking get to the point? I can't fucking find those fucking infernoids. Wow, my browser is lagging. I wanted to make deck profile, but I'm waiting till OCG support is released. Here. Okay. Can you stop lagging, Chrome, please? Infernoid cards. What do we have? Lilith.
Multi-continental decks are the best. On TCG ban list, of course.
Yeah, right.
Dude, it was so good. Facing AJ, because he was like, "Oh, let's let the better duelist win." I'm like, "Yeah." And then he opens up like 2 maxis, 3 ritual spells. So then I just OTK him. And then the
Wait,
second game.
Which round was this? Oh, it was the last round.
This
Yeah,
this is the last round in Swiss.
I heard you finish it pretty fast.
I 2-0'd him in 4 minutes. It was pretty good.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I was like, I really wanted to beat your ass, Poop, in this tournament. Like, really. But I got Kono, and Kono fucking eliminated me from top 8, and then he eliminated you.
Yeah, I got fucked, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't
But-
open any floodgates, and he trished me, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm done."
Yeah. I mean, he had pretty nice techs. Like, he played the Book of Moon, the Book of Eclipse.
I have his list if you want to see. He has side blocker in the main. It was pretty weird.
Yeah, he used this against me. But he didn't block anything. It was actually too late for me to, to do anything. So yeah, I remember he had. I mean, you can show it. Oh, it was pretty weird that Mono showed everyone's deck lists.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's like Konami's not doing this. They used to do this, but now it's like I don't know.
He was talking about what
What
people
the fuck
had
is
while
this
we were playing.
Necros now?
Oh, he was even talking about that?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I don't know why he didn't go for this when he has this in his deck," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Wow, I know that when the Joski was dueling. Wait, who was?
Yeah,
it was in top
yeah.
8. It was in top 8. He was talking to this other guy and asking him if he have Valkyries in his hand or stuff like that. Oh, wait a sec.
Huh, I didn't realize 4 cards in his deck. This what you put there, Poop.
Huh?
I didn't realize 4 cards.
Which ones?
The first one?
That's Dance Princess.
Okay. That green, I think.
Side
Green
blocker.
psychic robot. Don't recognize it. That other book.
Book of Eclipse.
What did it do?
It's so they don't get the Jin locked
Okay.
because it puts everything face down.
Huh. Okay. And that I don't know. That's not steel. Left of it. At
Okay,
the
I'm
left.
back.
Oh,
not
shared
steel.
ride. Shared ride.
Wait.
I don't
Oh,
know
oh,
it.
this-
I
this
don't
deck
think it
list.
has it.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
this guy's playing 43 cards. That's
yeah,
pretty
that's
weird.
really weird.
Yeah.
But he did so good. Like,
Yeah, it's like I was stunned basically when I saw 43 cards. I was like, what? Necros with 43 cards? What
nah,
is
dude, I
this?
saw he had like 600 rating. I'm like, "Oh, I got this," and then he just fucking shat on me. And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Okay. Yeah, I mean, when I lost to this guy, it's because he countered all my outs pretty nice, pretty smart. I was sure. God, this guy's gonna be in finals. Like I'm sure about this. I don't know if he wins because I didn't see any other guy, but I was sure
No,
he's
yeah, he
going
won.
to be in the finals.
It was
Yeah,
he
and
didn't
he
even
actually
use the Shinlock on the other guy. He just beat him like just through pure skill. Like.
okay.
And then the only reason he lost one game is because the guy trished him and he hit his Valkyrus in his hand. So then he just lost because he got OTK'd.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I thought he was pretty good. Like
Yeah.
like respect to the guy. Okay, what are other Infernoid's cards? Do I open like everything? Okay, first with spells and traps. Rising Void. This card is not needed. This card is too slow. It's not as slow as other cards, as other Infernoid support, but it's still pretty bad. It's like you only get like one Infernoid, and only during standby phase. During your opponent's standby phase, you get one Infernoid from your graveyard to your hand, and during you get one of your banish returned to the graveyard. This effect is not really needed. This card is not needed. And oh, I mean, this card would be better if this card would be xenophobic. If you have a monster that is not Infernoid, this card basically dies. So, yeah, it's this first line stops you from using this card, basically. Void Expansion. This card is so bad. Like I can't even explain this. It's like, why did they do this? That you get tokens during your standby phase? I don't understand this. This card is so slow. Before you get token, you will die. So don't
I think
use
it's so you
this card.
contribute it for their effects, but I don't know.
Yeah, but the field needs to stay for 2 rounds. It needs to stay on the field for 2 rounds before you get a token. That's bullshit. Let's be honest. You get like nothing if you just have this card. Well, maybe you get something, assuming he doesn't destroy it. It's like, yeah. I mean, the protecting effect is pretty nice, and the stuff that you can banish Infernoids from field to summon more Infernoids. That's pretty nice, but yeah. Rising Lunge. This is worst card, basically. It's like this field, Void Expansion, but it's 10 times worse. It's like double Foolish Burial, but during your standby phase. What was that? It's honestly, if you get this card and you don't have any other card like anything, you will be dead before you can get those meals. So yeah, and also this card is also xenophobic, so fuck this card. Frozen Void. Frozen Void is a good card. It's a really good card. I would play it. You can discard one card to add one Void Spell Trap from your deck to the hand. And also, when someone attacks your Infernoid, you can banish both monsters. That's pretty nice. But there is one problem. There is no good card you can search with this card. This is the only drawback this card has. There is nothing you can basically search off of it. So that's why. Wait, what is this? Shit. Wait, I didn't want to open it here. Wow, really? Yeah, nice deck. Nice deck list. Yeah. I think this is pretty nice deck list.
Yeah, they sent me the deck list, but that was at the top, and I was just like, okay, what the fuck?
Wow.
I just wanted...
Rough lesbian sex. Evangelina Doki style. Nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah?
Nice. What was this? God.
I don't know.
Oh, it was Poop. I think. Okay, the other one, Infernoid Decathlon. I would play this card. if it gets released. This card is pretty good since it's the only infernoid that can be normal summoned, and you get Foolish Burial, and he can get any infernoid's effect, and he's a tuner and he gains levels. He's pretty good, but there's one problem, like opening with this guy is not really good. Since you can get only one infernoid off of him, you will most likely go for Nihimov or Lilith, so that he can stop, by tributing himself, he can stop spells and traps or anything like that. But you can also mill this Patrouilleur, the one that destroys spells and traps, and get rid of annoying back row, you know. So yeah, that's how I would do this. Next card, Tierra. Wait, there's one more card to Tierra. Void.
Oh, it was
Frozen
like
Void.
the. I don't understand why he didn't let Shooks and Dajowski play, or I don't know, he didn't replace Vikith or something, like. Because Shooks and Dajowski had the same exact score, but only because Dajowski's name started with a D, he got into top 8.
Wait, or did it? I know that it was really weird situation, but oh yeah, they had the exact score. Yeah, that's it's like it's Swiss, you know. Nothing you can do about this. It's pretty gay, in my opinion. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, but then like that one guy who got 4 buys, like he played one game and he lost to me, so
Yeah,
it was like.
I know you were dueling him. Yeah. I think he
Oh no, wait,
said,
he beat the hat guy.
he even said in a chat that he wants to he don't really want to be in top 8. That he's okay if Mono drops him for other
Oh, there's
player.
that one guy who's trying to get us banned because we were in a Skype call. Like, what the fuck?
What? Someone wanted to get you banned?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like how?
I was like, oh, because Monoman had said, it's like, oh, if any of you guys in the tournament are in a Skype call, please leave it. Like, what the fuck? How are you even gonna know that we left or not?
I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. It's like I was on TS with AXF Hero all the time, basically, but we didn't talk during duels. We we had much more important stuff to do, basically. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could like coach or something, but
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Dude, but Double Cowboy was so good. Like, I got like 5 people with Double Cowboy per game.
Five people?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you beat me with Double Cowboy too, few times. Yeah, I heard like people said you should drop it. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's like nothing else to put in.
Yeah, because you don't even use extra decking of Senju, so it's like whatever. Okay, the next
Yeah,
card.
it's like whatever.
Yeah, it's like whatever. The next card is Void Dream. People say this card is so fucking OP, but in my opinion, this card is not good. Because I mean, okay, when this card is on the field, all Infernoids that are not Decathlon became level 1, but battle damage is halved, so it's really hard to OTK with this, since you need to burn so much of your grave, so much resources, and you can send it to fusion summon this Infernoid Tierra, and if your opponent has monster from extra deck and you don't, you can use up to 6 monsters from your deck as fusion materials. Like, yeah, okay, you can do this, right? But if your opponent doesn't play extra deck, or maybe he doesn't summon it, you're basically fucked, because this card is totally useless. It becomes worst card in your deck. If the guy uses monsters from extra deck, it's like, okay, you can get those 6 monsters, you summon Tierra, you get some additional monsters and everything, and it's totally okay if you also have 1 Infernoid left in your hand, so that you can or on field, so you can summon him and then summon Tierra, because Tierra is a fucking useless piece of shit. It just blocks you, basically. That's what it do. I will discuss it later. So, well, how I will play this card, I will use this card, but I think I will use it only inside the deck. And I think like when people see infernoids, they'll be like afraid of summoning from extra deck if I have a lot of cards in my hand, because I could have this card, and this card is pretty nice if you can pull shit off. So you just scared your opponent. Maybe it will stop someplace. And like if you're sure on the next duel that this guy actually uses extra deck, or archetype uses extra deck, then you just add this card, because this card also requires you to add another Nihimov and another Lilith. So yeah, the cost of using this card is way too bad. Wait, what is this poop? Okay, it's Spanish. I see. Tierra is pretty bad. Like summoning Tierra is pretty hard. It's fucking fusion monster. It has really high attack and defense. It has 11 stars, and when it's summoned, when you use 3 monsters, you send 3 cards from their players send 3 cards from their extra deck to the graveyard. So you basically said remaining Tierras so that you can banish them for other infernoids. F5, you get mill of 3. 8 is pretty bad since both players can return banished cards. It's like if you play against Satellar Knights, you don't really want this effect, because if you got rid of all his Dynaps, the guy's already dead. So you don't really want him to get back his Dynaps. And when 10 or more, this is pretty interesting, everyone loses their hands, so you can basically do anything you want. But yeah, the problem is, if you don't have another Infernoid before summoning him, you can't get rid of him. Your opponent can stall you, because you can't summon anything to get rid of him, and just wait for his own OTK, basically. So yeah, this monster is bad, in my opinion. I would add it in extra deck, but yeah, I would if it comes to this this fusion card, I would fucking side it. Yeah, it's like card is overhyped in my opinion. I don't know, I think I discussed everything. Is there anything more I should say about this tournament?
That you freaking lost and you're a loser.
Now I feel sad.
No, you did really well.
Yeah, I did really well. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't expect going this high.
There's so many fucking assholes though playing the cross. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I expected more Clifords than Necros actually. But yeah, this happened, and I did. It's like it's only my fault. I didn't have good side against Necros, because all my side all my side is basically assuming I can start and I get spell cancel off of reasoning, or get it on a hand with one more Infernoid to summon and then tribute him for spell canceller, I'm good to go. But if I don't have it, I'm fucked. Because if I get it later, it's like on the second turn, it's too late. I'm already in a lockdown probably. So yeah, I should mean like I should side like monster destruction cards. Yeah.
I only brought in like 4 cards against Necroz because I run so many floodgates, but I didn't open up shit. And against Kono, like nothing, no floodgate.
No.
Like I run like 9 cards to counter them. Didn't open any of them, so it's like, okay, well, I just lose now.
Yeah, I guess that's how it is. Yeah.